Absolutely. We gonna get all around the pitch. Talking to that mic for me. Let me make sure.
Check.
All right, we good. Old School 105.3 Fly Tie in the building, and I got a special guest that I've been waiting on for a minute. But she's in the studio right now.
Yes.
Queen City, you know the voice.
Trouble.
It's your own Miss Fantasia Barrino. What's up, Ma?
What's up?
How you doing?
Good. I seen you what? CIAA?
CIAA.
At the what? Aloha?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Supporting bruh in his project.
Support bruh.
I love that support of the family.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, when you're in this kind of industry and you deal with some of the buffoonery that you deal with, my family is all I got.
Yeah.
You know, we fuss, we fight, we fall out, but
Yeah.
I have to stand behind them because we're all a talented family.
Absolutely.
So every time they have something going on, matter of fact, I had just came in and I left out the next day. He didn't think I was coming. So I had to support them. They're my babies.
That was a pleasant surprise to see you in the building.
Man, he didn't think I was coming.
For you to have brought back like that spoke volumes.
I mean, it's a rock soul movement. As you can see, I got a tat on my hand,
I
rock
love
soul.
that.
And, you know, we keeping it in the family. We start with the family, but we are also looking for other talent. You know what I mean? Because we have so much talent here in Charlotte, so much talent. And I just want to reach back and, you know, do what it is that I love to do, which is help people and do good music. So.
Okay, now, I've been hearing this rock soul theme for a minute.
Yeah.
Define what rock soul is to you and tell me how it differs from traditional R&B.
Okay. Well, see, listen, like I said, I come from a singing family. First cousins, Casey and JoJo.
Absolutely.
And we grew up on all types of music. You know what I mean? We didn't just listen to R&B. We listened to gospel, jazz, rock. You know, my oldest brother, Rico, would play a lot of Queen, Elton John, Aerosmith. And so, being that we grew up on that type of music and we love that type of music, it's good music. And songs now like Earth, Wind, and Fire, and Stevie Wonder, and Charlie Wilson, and I can name, keep going. You take those songs and you can play them today, and they're timeless records.
Yes. Yes.
So we want to bring back that feel of timeless records. You know, records that have a feel of R&B, jazz, pop, rock. We just want to do it all. You know, I am soul.
So you influenced by a little bit of everybody.
Everybody.
Like a little melting pot.
I just love music. I love music, and you know, music goes all across the board. There's different types. There's folk, there's country, you know, I love music.
How can some of that influence be heard in the new album? It's dropping April 23rd.
Yeah.
Side Effects of You.
And when I say that, I'm not just talking to one person.
You talking to?
I'm talking to every situation that I've dealt with.
Oh, I love
every
it.
situation. So, you know, I'm putting, like I said, all of that into my music. I wrote on this album. I wrote with one producer on this album, Harmony Samuels out of London. I always used to say I wanted an album like Michael Jackson did with Quincy Jones. So I think this is my album right here.
Now, he's a hit maker because he done work with like Chris Brown, Neo, Keisha Cole.
Yes.
So now he's working with The Voice because you got it.
I love it. Come on, Black.
It is what it is. Let me call it for what it is.
Yeah,
now
man.
he's working with The Voice. So how has his influence just brought the best out of Fantasia?
Well, the thing I like about him is, number one, he plays every instrument. Every instrument. And we went into the studio and we did songs from scratch. You know what I mean? He's a church kid. He's a soul baby, so he gets it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And whenever I went into the studio, with a book just full of things, my thoughts and my feelings. And they allowed me to open it up and put that in the music. You know what I mean? Musically, they allowed me to sit down, and if I heard something, or if I wanted it to change, he allowed me to just be me. And so I think we are a great team together, almost like Justin Timberlake and Timberland. You know what I mean? They just work very well together.
Their chemistry is amazing.
Yeah. So.
I feel you on that. Well, everybody's anticipating April 23rd, Side Effects of You, the new single, Lose to Win. That's just thebomb.com. Let me just put it out there.
So where's that music come from? Let me put you to the test. Let me see if you got it.
Come
on.
Missing You, Diana Ross.
No, wrong. The Commodore.
Get the comment for that. Night Shift. Well, it's kind of the same thing.
I got it. Let me have that one. I'll take that one.
Okay, yeah, Night Shift.
Night Shift.
I love that one right there. But, okay, it was, you know why I said Missing You, Diana Ross? Because it was still, that song was dedicated to, Night Shift was dedicated to who? Let me keep you on your toes. Marvin Gaye.
I mean, okay, wait, no. You got me off guard. Wait, he cheated.
I know, you're talking old school now. right.
You cheated, but no, you just taught me something.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't
Fourth
know that.
album.
Yes.
What expectations do you have on yourself for this album that's different from your last projects?
Well,
Do you put pressure on yourself?
I do.
Uh-huh.
I do, but for me now, it's been 10 years. I tell like 10 years. 10 years for me in the game.
It seemed like yesterday you was on that stage crying,
Crying at night,
singing
you know?
I Believe.
19, I won.
Wow.
It's been 10 years, and for me, Ty has been ups and downs. There's been a lot of, just a lot of things to go on in my life, in my world, and I believe that I've become a woman in this game that is comfortable in her own skin and just wants to do things my way.
I love it.
You know what I
love
mean? You know, lyrically, what I speak about, you know, me. I've always been an open book, always. But I think with this album, it's my words, it's my thoughts, my vision, and I'm just at a place now where nothing can touch me. The only thing that can hurt me is if something is happening with my kids or my family, but other than that, nothing can touch me. I've been through it all, so it ain't nothing I can't handle at this point, and I'm just doing me.
Somebody needed to hear that right there. Because all your ups and downs define who you are.
Right.
And now you can hear that in your music. Something like Mary J. Blige. I think she's the legend that she is today because she wasn't afraid to just put it out there and put it in her music.
Right.
And people related.
Right.
To
I
that.
mean, I wanted to get back to that. I was talking to my mother the other day. We were driving. I just wanted to ask her some questions. I'm like, you know, when you guys were growing up and listening to artists, you know, did you guys know about their personal life? Or my mom was like, no, we didn't know nothing. She's like, we didn't have no Facebook, we didn't have no Twitter, we couldn't get to them. She said, so,
Yes.
you know, we just respected artists for who they were as artists. You know, you had Earth, Wind, and Fire and Sly Stone. What's my man named that Funkadelic? What's his name?
Yeah, George Clinton.
George Clinton.
Kannapolis,
Yeah,
North
man.
Carolina.
Really?
Yes, right down the street.
Are you serious?
Kannapolis,
Okay.
born and raised.
See, that's something see,
I'm teaching
put
you
me
today.
on
It's a
game.
class.
Put me on game. But what she was saying was like how they let them be as artists. They would come out with these crazy outfits, these crazy colors in their hair, high heels. Like, but people just loved them for who they were as an artist.
Yes.
And I kind of just wish that we can get back to that.
Yeah, well, you defining that moment in your life because I'm looking at the swag. It's all over you from the hair game. I follow you on Instagram. Let me just say, from the shoe game, and I got to mention you look great.
Thank you.
You're working with my girl Sonya D. Let me get Sonya a shout out. I know you're listening, Sonya. And you look great. What brought about that transformation in your life?
For me, you know, I have a lot of cousins that are my age in their 20s, and they're all like taking high blood pressure pills and, you know, just not taking good care of our bodies. And so I just, that was the number one thing for me, was to just be healthy, especially with the way I run and always on the road and going. I just want to be healthy as well as look good.
Yeah.
And just be, you know, comfortable and strong. And, you know, I got with Sonya, and Sonya just has this thing about her. She's a very confident, strong woman.
Yeah.
Beautiful woman.
Yeah.
And when I got with her, she just gave me that drive to just want to be healthy and be fine. So
Hey, you fine.
staying in there.
You better say that.
I had to come up with some of them collard greens and cornbread.
Well, you know they say a healthy mind, body, and spirit. And I feel your spirit, so it starts from the inside out. So from the physical transformation, has it also been a spiritual renewal also for Fantasia?
It has been. It has been. You know, working out, and it's not easy.
Yeah.
It's not easy to work out and try to eat well, and you know what I mean? So you have to just kind of get to that place where you have to set a goal for yourself and just go after it. And every day that I step into that gym, every day that I'm, you know, even when we do our boot camp classes, the people who come and their testimonies, because after every class, Sonya lets people speak, and I'm always touched, and they give me a drive to just keep going and be strong, and not just let anybody try to put me in a box of what they think I should be or who they. I don't do that. You know, my hair is plumb today because I wanted it to be plumb.
You better say that.
You know what I mean? I'm wearing these shoes right here because I felt like I want, you know,
I like it.
I'm just at that place where I will not let anybody try to turn me into what they want me to be. At this point, I'm doing Fantasia, and I'm loving it. I'm at peace. I love it. I wouldn't trade it in for the world.
I love it. I love it. It has to be gratifying, though, when people compare you to such artists like Aretha Franklin and Patti LaBelle. These are legends. And every time they mention Fantasia, they mention artists like this. How does that make you feel?
That makes me feel good. I still feel like that there will never ever be another Aretha Franklin or Patti LaBelle. Those are big shoes to fill. So when people say it, I be like, no, don't say that.
You better
Those
receive
chicks
that.
Are bad.
Listen, you better receive that because there'll never be another Fantasia.
Oh, thank you.
All right, you have you have defined your own way, and you're on top of the world. And not only do you make North Carolina proud, you make Charlotte proud, and you make everybody that's a fan of American Idol proud just to see you doing your thing. 10 years, you're still strong. So when people compare you to a legend, receive that because you're a legend in your own right.
Well, thank you.
And your career is soaring.
Thank you.
It's soaring. So
he just preached.
I'm just saying.
He just spoke into my life. You better say that, okay?
Because
all right.
I remember the CNN interview with Aretha Franklin, and she said if there was a movie to be put out, she wanted you to play her. So that has to be gratifying.
Yeah. Big shoes. I love her.
Big shoes. You got the voice. You got the charisma. You're charming, and you definitely got the talent all the way around.
Thanks, man.
Now, trying to balance your schedule, how do you balance family time with Dallas and Zion and being on the road?
It's hard. Mm-hmm. At times, I take Dallas with me on the road. I can't take Zion right now because she's in school. And, schools don't play. They don't care who you are. If you're telling in school, you're going to jail.
We don't care. Your mama got to see. You need to be here.
So, I have to leave her. But when the summertime comes, she's on the road with me. And then my manager, thank God for my manager.
Brian, what up, B?
Yeah. He makes sure that I have time to spend with my kids. Yes. Even if I have a day off, we'll still fly in. I have that day, and if I have to leave out in the morning, at least I get that time in. So it's hard, but I have somebody behind me and a record label full of people who support me, and they have kids, and they understand. Yeah. Thank God for RCA. They understand and they support me, so it makes it easier.
There you go. And we was just speaking of some great artists. Who is Fantasia got on her iPod? Who inspires you?
Oh, okay.
Who inspires you? When you listen to them, you be like, oh!
Okay, of course we know Aretha Franklin, Patti LaBelle, Jasmine Sullivan.
Wow.
Faith Evans, Kelly Price, Edge Stone, Erykah Badu, Just Scott, Lettucey. God, I don't want to forget nobody. Oh, God, Anthony Hamilton.
Yeah.
Calvin Richardson, my cousins Casey and JoJo. My brother Rico Barrino. I'm going to have to say Teeny. Gotta put it out there.
You got to put it out there.
I have a lot of gospel artists that I love and adore.
Like who?
Shirley Caesar, the Clark sisters, Yolanda Adams, Kiki.
Yeah.
Of course, she's a Clark. I just don't want to forget anybody. Vashawn Mitchell. Yeah. I'm just trying to think of who else. Who? Brian's helping me out, y'all. Donnie McClurkin.
Oh, Donnie.
It's a lot of people. My thing is, for me, when I hear singers that give me goosebumps, I know that when they're singing from their soul.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can feel it when they're singing from a place that's just like, and I feel that. So.
Speaking of singing from your soul, you just told me the artist that inspired you. You named a lot of gospel artists. Beyonce wasn't the only one that turned the Super Bowl out. She wasn't the only one that did her thing. How was that performing at the gospel celebration during the Super Bowl?
It was good.
How was that experience?
Mother,
being on stage with Mom.
Mom, it's always good to go back to be on stage. I started singing when I was 5, and we had a family group. So it was me, my mom, my dad, and Rico and Teeny. My little brother wasn't around at the time, and we would travel and sing. And so to be able to hit the stage with her, my mother was my first of all, let me say, before Aretha Franklin, my mother was, I wanted to be her. I would go in the bathroom, get a brush or a sheen bottle, and I would do what she did on stage. But it always just feels really, really good. It feels good. And we get kind of caught up when me and my mom on stage. We get caught up because we do. I ain't gonna lie.
Y'all do. The shoes will come off. When the shoes come off, when you on stage with Moms, and it's a wrap here.
We get caught up. And that day they were honoring Ray Lewis. And to me, he is like a very special, special man. I feel that he's got a calling on his life. And when I got on stage, we just wanted to make him proud. And so singing Change Gonna Come and performing with Mom and knowing after all that we've been through and after me watching her as a young child growing up go through so many things and struggle but still make sure we had, it's just always a blessing to look over and know that she's by my side.
Wow. So that has to be very gratifying for you.
That's my best friend, my mom is.
Wow. That's powerful. I mean, you're speaking to a lot of, mothers out there that have kids and they might be struggling with kids. Now you're taking me back to B-A-B-Y. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're speaking to that, mom right now that might be going through a difficult time with their child. When they look back on it and say, hey, it's worth it because I know she poured a lot into you.
Yeah.
And now it's coming back. So for her to be able to see you on stage and to perform with you on stage has to be gratifying for her as well.
She's always so nervous, too. She holds my hand. I'm serious. She holds my hand. I'm like, Mama, you got it. Once she opens her mouth,
it's on.
It's on. She lets it go. So, again, she's my angel. And I always said when I won Idol, I'm always gonna take care of my mama. I don't want her to ever work.
Wow.
I'm gonna always take care of her.
And that has to be something. I mean, that speaks volumes to your mom that her baby now takes care of her.
She did a good job.
Oh, yeah.
So.
You can tell that. Did you ever expect, I mean, American Idol was amazing, but did you ever expect that your life would be here where it's at right now?
No, I always dreamed about it when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, I would dream. I would have dreams of me singing in front of a lot of people and, people being blessed through my music.
Yeah.
But everything just happened so fast. I didn't even think I was going to win Idol.
Yeah.
Because I was that girl that kind of stood out as not the idol. I had a child at a young age. At that time, I didn't have my high school diploma. The way I spoke, I'm a good country girl.
Country.
I would go on stage with my shoes off. Like, I wasn't doing the things that they had built it up to be.
Yeah.
So I didn't think I was going to win it.
But, a lot of winners, they're not where you at now. So, I mean, being, a winner from American Idol, but now you've taken your career, it just has catapulted from doing the reality TV show to doing films, to doing a book, to doing your own Lifetime movie. You've done it all.
Yeah, man.
What's next with Fantasia?
I don't know. Whatever God has for me. I don't.
What he has for you is for you.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know. Because even those things,
Yeah.
I didn't know I would do. Broadway, never thought I would do. Matter of fact, I had never seen a Broadway show before.
Wow.
Color Purple was the first show. And then after, we went out to eat, and they were like, okay, we want you to be Celie.
Yeah.
So, oh God. Oh, yeah, I can't forget that. Thank you. I'm about to do a song with an opera singer by the name of Andre Puccelli, and I have to sing in Italian.
Oh, my goodness.
So that right there.
That says a lot.
That is the hardest thing
Can you
for
give me
now.
a little bit of that?
Oh, no.
Just a little bit. Give me a little taste.
Oh, my God.
Just a little bit. I done put you on the spot now.
Si lo so, al mare che te, fosse insieme. That's it. Oh, my God. That is the hardest thing for me that I've ever done. Because, Italian.
Yes. Did you ever imagine when you was a child, did you be singing opera in Italian?
No.
Look, I'm trying to talk with that.
Yeah, no, he's Italian.
In Italian.
You sound good, though. When you did that.
Thank you.
I never thought. So, whatever God has for me,
Yeah.
I'm going to try my best to do a good job at it.
More movies. I know you were supposed to do the Mahalia Jackson movie.
Mm-hmm.
More movies on track for Fantasia. Would you like to, splurge into that acting thing?
I would. I hope so. I hope that Mahalia Jackson, comes back around and they get it how the family, wants it.
People wanted that.
When you play somebody, their family, you have to just be very careful and respect what the family wants.
Absolutely.
So I hope that they can get that together. And if so, I'll still be here. I would love to play Nina Simone. Putting that out there.
Nina Simone, rock it on the microphone.
I would love to play her role. And, like I said, just whatever comes my way.
Yeah.
If it's good, because I've had some things that come my way.
Yeah.
That has not been good.
You turned it down. I can't do that.
Some of them I turned down, some of them I tried. And, I always say I wouldn't change anything that I've done, but I learned lessons from it.
Yeah. And those lessons have, helped bring out the character of who you are. And now you can teach other people.
Right. And not be afraid of it. Because we have a lot of people out here that they paint this picture and our kids and everybody else think it's supposed to be a certain kind of way, but we all go through the same thing. I don't care if you are a singer, a lawyer, a doctor, the president. We got to pray for our president because we all deal with the same things. So I'm going to be one of those ones that I'll speak about it.
you know, whenever you experience some triumphs, you go through tribulations. Any regrets about putting your tribulations out there?
No. No. I don't regret it at all because the way I look at it now is I helped the people that I was supposed to help. And those who took it and made mockery and had their jokes or whatever they had to say, maybe I helped you too because you added a joke to your list.
You
but
better say it.
my main reason for doing that was to help people that have been through the same situation or that are going to go through that same situation, to say that you don't have to give up. You know, don't give up. Because there's been times where I wanted to give up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I didn't have somebody to come and speak into my life, then I wouldn't be here today. So I want to speak into people's life and let them know that too much is given, much is required. But you can be whatever you want to be. Don't let nobody stand in the way of your destiny.
Hallelujah! You better
know what I mean?
say
I'm
it!
preaching. Can we
Come
take
on,
it out? Please.
Will there be one? Well, when you're transparent like that, it becomes more than just the music. It becomes more than just the acting. Just acting. You're fulfilling your purpose in life. You know, so God has given you this platform for a reason. So you're supposed to put it out there like that. And you leave behind a legacy. So Fantasia, we're so proud of you.
Thank you.
I want you to say that. I want to say that not only Charlotte, not only Queen City, not only your hometown, but the nation is proud. You're touching people you have no idea. I talked to somebody from New York today. She's like, "Oh God, can you please call me when she's in there? I would never want." I said, "Calm down, just calm down."
Oh, man.
To get that reaction from people, it has to be like, "Wow, I'm fulfilling my purpose."
Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah.
And then somebody said, maybe it's a good thing you don't get it.
Yeah.
As I still walk around and I'm like, oh, I'm just like everybody else. But, and I think I want to stay there.
Good.
I do. I want to stay there because I think when we start to get to another level, that's when everything starts changing. We become characters and I just want to be Tej.
And I just want to put it out there to the people. You are like that. You know, like I said, I just saw you CIAA weekend. You wasn't like, no, I can't take no pictures. No, I can't sign no autographs. You very approachable.
Yeah.
You know, you can't sign for everybody, but you try it.
But I can speak to everybody. And, you know, that's the Carolina in me. I'm from High Point, North Carolina. Where everybody spoke to everybody. If you're walking down the street, you're going to speak to the car that's driving. Like, that's just us. That's how we do. So I don't want to change that.
And as well as you should. All right. How do you feel? I got to ask you before you get up out of here. How do you feel about the new judges on Idol? Nicki Minaj, Mariah Carey. Have you... the look on your face.
No, I mean, for me, I will always miss the Paula, Simon, and Randy because that's where it started for me. It's different, you know, but I wish them the best. And it's just good that they're still going strong, you know what I mean? Mariah Carey, of course, a legend. She is music.
Yes.
Randy Jackson, legend. He is music. And then the country guy, what's his name? Keith. Legend. And then Nicki Minaj, in her own way, she's a legend herself. You know, she's making noise and making history. And me and my daughter, we love her too. So, you know, I wish them the best at it. I haven't got to catch it like I used to. But I will always miss.
What, they brought you back last year? You going back this year?
I'm going back this year.
I love
I'll be going. I want to be here for Sister. What is it? Sisters Only.
Yeah.
I can't be here, so I'll be on Idol. So hopefully that'll go well.
Hey, it's gonna go well. Every time you show up on Idol, you turn it out.
I try my best.
You bring the house down.
That's home for me. That's where it all started.
I
so.
know. And
like
we're so proud to see where you're at now.
Thanks, baby.
Okay, last question. Grammy Awards, NAACP, Image Awards, Soul Train, ASCAP, BET, Billboard Awards. What is Fantasia Barrino's greatest accomplishment?
The Grammy.
The Grammy.
My Grammy. My Grammy.
Yeah.
And can I give you the story on the Grammy?
Go ahead, break it down.
Well, I was